guys, today we're going to talk about striping. Striping is really easy to do. It's one of those things that people think it's harder than it is. It's pretty simple. I'm just going to show you how to do it real fast. It'll really kind of add to your lawn, and it actually covers up a lot of the flaws of the lawn. You don't really notice weeds when you have stripes. Now, this is all started because I have a friend, Tom. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, my jerk-off friend. He once said, "I'd love to have stripes, but I don't have a fancy striper like you." And to be honest, I do have a fancy striper. This is probably as fancy as they come. This is the Checkmate striper. It's pretty expensive. It's heavy duty. It weighs probably about 20-30 pounds. These are boat rollers. You don't need this. In fact, if you notice, it's not on my mower right now. All you need to stripe is a little flap. That little rubber flap at the back of every mower right here. That's it. Stripes are just going to be the grass being pushed down. It's kind of like when you mow the rug and you see the little stripes on the rug, or when you play with that felt and you just kind of like brush your hand on it and get different designs. So we're just going to talk about strategy. I'm going to give you the easiest strategy possible to stripe. It's going to be real simple, nothing crazy. Alright, so all we're going to do is when we mow, I'm going to go along the perimeter. Just go around my perimeter twice. You don't really have to go twice. I like to get that little bit of a cushion. Then we're just going to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And just like that, you'll have stripes. It doesn't really take any more time than a normal mow. I'm going to be going horizontal. You could go vertical. Vertical for me takes a little longer because my yard isn't as deep. So I go horizontal. You can also go diagonal. Diagonal is always very nice. But we're going to just do 2 passes around the perimeter and then just back and forth. Should only take a few minutes. Alright, so I'm all done mowing. Took probably about 10 minutes. Like I said, this is the quickest way. And if you see, if I move, the stripes kind of get better depending where the sun is. And that's really one thing you're going to learn. Where the sun is really affects your stripes more than your mowing. If I go on the other side, you'll notice it doesn't look like there's any stripes behind me. There's, you can't really see them. If I turn this around, there they are again. So this is the easiest pattern, just back and forth. Checkerboard's pretty easy. Checkerboard, you're just going to go back, forth, and then up, down. That's going to create squares. It's going to double your mow time because you're mowing the lawn twice. If you want diamonds, diamonds are just squares turned 45 degrees, so you're just going to go diagonal, diagonal. Same thing, just diagonal. And if you want to get a little fancier, you can do parallelograms, which would be straight across and then diagonal. Okay? But real simple. Not really going to add much time to your mow, and it adds a little pop. Okay? And if you take anything out of this, is that any mower can stripe. It's easy to do, and Tom was wrong.